Hi, this is Jeremy from Oxner Insurance, and welcome to Cyber Monday. That's right, it's every Monday we send out a video with an update on cyber insurance and/or cybersecurity. And today we just wanted to talk briefly about what cyber insurance is. A cyber liability policy provides first and third party coverage for damages when a private, personal, and financial information is compromised due to a data breach or network intrusion. Coverage can also be provided for funds that have been extorted, for example, malware. First party is for the business, third party is for those affected by it. And again, we've talked about an add-on to the business owner's policy or a standalone broad form cyber policy. First of all, you got to have great IT detecting and finding the bad guys on the network. Building up big walls is one opportunity or option, if you will. Having detection on who might be on the network and what they're doing certainly should be a secondary option, if not the primary option. So consult with your IT department or a managed services provider about how to bring those two together to provide the cybersecurity that you need for your business type, whether you're a manufacturer, service contractor in the medical space, life sciences, warehousing, etc. And the first and third party is kind of a bigger deal because typically on those BOP add-ons, the business owner policy, that's what you get from your standard carriers, for not in all cases, but they provide liability and property coverage on one policy. If you have a commercial general liability, you can have a package, but typically the policies are separated. One is liability, one being property. So they'll add that endorsement to those policies, and they're very limited, and they're false sense of security. Oh, I'm protected because I have a cyber policy, but is it a broad form cyber policy? Because on many of the add-on policies, there are very small limits on the third party coverage, if any. Typically, it only has a data breach provision, and there's nothing that pays for the expensive things like forensics investigation to figure out who is on the network, what did they do, what did they steal. And then on the third party side, it's notification of credit monitoring, notifying the people that were affected by the breach themselves. And then certainly for malware, typically the limits aren't even going to be in the ballpark if there is coverage for something like malware on the policy itself. Ransomware is a big one. Again, malware's put on, you can't have your data, we're ransoming you for an amount. Something to be aware of, again, is going to be check those policies, because usually there'll be a very small sublimit, if any at all, on the broad form cyber. You want to pay attention to how does the payment for that ransomware happen. Is it going to be on a reimbursement basis? That means you have to come up with the amount. I saw a claim where a medical provider had paid somewhere in the ballpark, I want to say it was 30 million in Bitcoin. I don't know how many businesses have 30 million in Bitcoin sitting around. So you may want to take the one that has pay on behalf on your broad form cyber. So thanks for joining us today for Cyber Monday. Remember, the cyber policy can provide first and third party coverage for damages when private, personal, and financial information is compromised due to a data breach or network intrusion. And then you also can have coverage for extortion of payments via malware, also known as ransomware. So consult with your MSP and IT staff. Make sure you have great cybersecurity, and make sure you have a broad form cyber insurance policy. Those are the best. Those are the best you can get. And remember the average claims, they're in the 400,000s. On the larger scale businesses, they're averaging in the 4 millions. So be careful on your limits. 1 million may not be enough for your $5 to $10 million in sales business. So work with your agent. If you have any questions, feel free to give us a call at Oxner Insurance. We're here to help and serve you. And thanks so much for watching, and here's to your success.